Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records. And last night I went out to a club and saw Ben Kweller for the first time. Played in St. Louis at a place called Off Broadway. I went with my buddy Mike. My buddy Mike's hadn't seen the guy since 2006. And he's a big fan. And I'm a newbie to the music. In fact, I wanted to try to take a week or so that I only knew about it a week ago or so and kind of freshen up on some of the material. I did a little bit, but not as much as I wanted to. Sometimes that can be good when you go into a show and you don't know any of the material. And that's basically the case last night. I really enjoyed the show. The crowd was packed. It was a perfect room for his band. He had a 4-piece band. He came out to cheers of his audience, sat down by the piano and did a beautiful version of a song called 13. You know, right away you're hanging on the next lyric. And as a novice songwriter myself, I'm like, yeah, that's a good line. And then the next one, yeah, that's a good line. And you realize that you're in the presence of somebody that can sing well, that can write well, that's interesting. You know, I'm hearing things a little Wilco here, in general on the way that he sounds. He then went into a song called Falling, at which point his band kind of strolls out and joins him for when the song starts taking on drums. And he had a bass player and a guitar. The guitar player also, during points of the show, played keys or piano. I think they had some sort of Nord. My buddy Mike has a Nord. And anyway, you know, the song Full Circle was a highlight with this other guitar player now on piano. Ben still on an acoustic guitar. He then straps on an SG. He had two SGs last night. One was a Pelham Blue SG Special. And No Reason is just a rock song. And, you know, you're seeing this other side of this guy now too. He can really strap on the electric and jam along with the other guitar player. Then takes guitar off, the guys leave the stage. He does a couple songs, just solo acoustic, which was a cool way to kind of break up the evening. A song called Lizzie and On My Way. Band then comes back out for the blazing Commerce, Texas. Ben is 43 years old. He, I think he was born in San Francisco, but grew up in Texas. I want to say Greenville, Texas is where he lives now. The song Commerce, Texas is awesome. Just blazing. He's jumping around. Optimistic was next. High Energy. I think Optimistic is a song off of his album that's coming out later this month. And he played a few songs off his upcoming album, which I'm looking forward to not only listening to, but also reviewing for this channel. By the way, I talk about great music here every single day. If you like this content, check out some of my other videos, subscribe and hit the like button if you like these shows. Next song was Depression. It's a really good song, you know. Again, going in new, going in not knowing anything, two things can happen. One, you could not like the show. I had a smile on my face the whole time and groove into it. Sundress, just power pop brilliance. You know, the guy, everything does have a kind of a positive edge to it. Even though he can get grimy with a guitar, you're always entertained on a pop level. You know, there are elements again of Wilco for me, for my ears, which is a good thing for me. Penny on the Train track was next. They really didn't even walk off stage before they did a 2-song encore, Dollar Store, which is the new song coming off the new album. Maybe it's been out for a while. Maybe he's been touring on that song for a while. I don't know. But I do believe that it's coming on his forthcoming album that's coming out soon. In fact, I think it comes out next Friday, the 8th of May. 8th of May? I don't know when it comes out. I'm making that up. By the way, not feeling great today. Had several beverages last night. It's been a rough one, but it was worth it. And then Wasted and Ready was the closer. Just a freaking rock song. You know, you got a couple songs, both those encore songs show you a little bit of what this guy's able to do. And, you know, I think I've heard that song over the years. I think my buddy Mike's played me that song over the years, because I definitely have heard that one before. I loved the show. Thanks, Mike, for inviting me. And thanks for the massive hangover that I've been suffering from, debilitating all day. But like I said, it was fun. Good job, Ben. Hope your tour's going well. Check out my channel. Peace out. See you later.